Hey, Lady Warriors, welcome back to my channel. So let's be real for a second. Showing up all the time on video, looking cute, sounding confident, hitting record, editing, posting, it's a lot. You agree? So what if I told you you could still build your brand, show up in your biz, and create powerful content without even being on camera? Well, welcome to the world of AI twins. And today I'm going to show you how you can create one that talks, looks, and sounds just like you. So you can finally get some content creation relief. So let's start with the basics. Your AI twin is a digital version of you. It's a mix of a visual avatar that looks like you, a script written in your voice, we love ChatGPT for this, and optional voice cloning or captions so it feels real and branded. More and more content creators are using AI twins to help them with their content creation. But you can use it to record sales videos or introduce your offers, share tips in Reels or TikToks, create course intros, promote affiliate products, or even give your audience a pep talk, AI you style. So you get the power of you on camera without having to show up live, do your hair, or fight the lighting. This isn't just about saving time, it's about saving your energy. Your AI twin gives you content consistency, confidence without burnout, and presence without pressure. You can create more, connect more, and sell more without hiding, stressing, or burning out. And let's be honest, we didn't start these businesses to be chained to a ring light. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite tools that I found fairly recently, and I've tried so many tools out there. Not that they were all difficult. Some of them are more difficult than others. Some of them are more expensive than others, but I tried a lot of tools, and this is one of my favorites. I'm going to make another video for my other favorite, but for now, this is a simple and easy to use tool that is not that expensive to start with, and it's super simple to get started. But this tool, and I'm going to share my screen and show you, is great if you want to stay off camera completely. You want to make videos with movement using a branded avatar with just one click. Or you want to make lip sync videos with just a few more clicks. All right. And then you can also use a platform called 11 Labs for voice cloning if you don't want to use, like, say, voice memos, depending upon how it sounds. I did purchase a $5 a month subscription to 11 Labs, but to be honest with you, I started using the voice memos and they sounded fine. So either way works. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and jump into my computer and I'm going to show you around my very favorite tool. Okay, so the tool is called Dzine, D-Z-I-N-E. I'll go ahead and put a link down below this in the description so you can go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to kind of show you around the platform real quick to show you some of the things that it can do. But you can do image to image. So if you have an image that is like a coloring page, you can turn it into a colorful image. You have a chat editor, so you can add sunglasses if you want to put sunglasses on in a particular picture or take sunglasses off. You can literally tell it. Consistent character, which is what we're going to go over, is the consistent character where you can keep your character consistent throughout all of your photos or videos. You have your lip syncing, so if you want to add a lip sync to one of your videos, you can absolutely do that. Image to video, so if you have an image, you can turn it into a video. You can use this, but I'll show you how you can do it inside of the consistent character. Then you have your text to image, community styles, instant storyboard. This is where you can have, let's say you can change clothes. So if you find an outfit that you really like and you want to see what it looks on you, you can go ahead and just ask it to put that outfit on you, which is really, really cool. Or like this one does, where you can have two separate photos and put them together in one photo, which is kind of neat. You have the face swap, which is really cool. And then enhance where you can enhance your photos and make it, you can upscale it. So there are tons of tutorials here on the platform. So take your time and learn how to use the platform so that you can use it most effectively in your business. But they've got a quick guide for beginners, how to use consistent character, how to use image to image, how to use lip sync, and so on. You can view all tutorials right here, and you can see all the tutorials that they have. So everything that you need, you don't have to go to YouTube. Everything you need is right inside of here, okay? So I'm gonna go back to my home. So what we're gonna do first is, of course, you wanna train your avatar. And you can do this with like up to 5 photos. I think it can do 1 or 2, but the more photos that it has of you, the better your consistent character is going to turn out. Not to mention, you can make a cartoon character of yourself, like a 3D Pixar style character as well. And I could even show you real quick how to do that. But the same way you train your person AI twin is the same way you can train your 3D Pixar style. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on consistent character. That's going to open up a whole nother dashboard. So and they give you some characters to start with if you want to use those. But if you just click on build your character, you want to go into training mode. And it's going to, you can either start with a description if you're describing, say, a Pixar character, or you can start with images if you've already got images of yourself, and obviously this is where we want to go. Start with images. So it's going to tell you drag and drop or click to upload. Upload 1 to 30 images of the same character, each with a minimum size of 200 by 200 pixels. Now, my recommendation is to not use AI photos of yourself to get an AI twin. So if you have AI photos from another software, I don't recommend using those. You want it to be the most like yourself. So you want full body shots, you want a clear facial view, and you want high resolution. You go ahead and create the character name. So I've got mine, that's just Michelle. You go ahead and click here to upload your photos, put them all in there, and then you click start training. And it takes 30 coins in order to train your avatar, which is not a lot. It's not a lot of coins compared to other softwares. So I'm not going to go through the whole training process, but that's literally how you do it. Once you're done and your avatar is trained, it's over here, your character. We'll call it your character's trained. As you can see, I've got mine down here. Okay. So once you have it trained, now you want to click on it. So it brings it up over here on the left-hand side. And then this is where you're going to actually describe the scene. Okay, so I actually have a Trello board full of AI prompts, video prompts, and everything. So if you would like a copy or a free Trello board of AI prompts, I didn't count them. There's probably over 500 prompts there. Go ahead and comment the word Trello. Let's see. Yeah. Go ahead and comment the word Trello below, and I will go ahead and send that Trello board over to you. So here's one of the prompts that's on the board. I'm just going to paste it right in there. So it shows the character, Michelle Spark, sitting on a makeup stool wearing a white off-shoulder bodysuit, holding a lip gloss tube with the applicator out, talking to the camera. So I'm going to change it to wearing a pink. I'm going to say wearing a pink off-shoulder bodysuit, holding a lipstick tube. Okay. So we're going to leave the control at camera. The aspect ratio, you're going to hit that drop down. And if you want a mobile video versus, say, a YouTube, you would choose the size of that. So I'm going to do the mobile 9:16. And then I don't typically change anything else. And as you can see, it's going to cost me 4 credits. And as you can see in the top right, I've got 7675 available. So I can go ahead and click generate. And what that's going to do is over here on the right-hand side, it's starting to create and generate those images. It's going to give you 2 variations of that same image. They're going to look a little bit different, and you can either choose the one that you like the best or use both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and come back when the picture is ready. Okay, so as you can see, I have 2 images here. If you hover over them, it brings it to the middle. So this one's not terrible, but I'm not real keen on the bodysuit. I feel like I need to have something on my legs. Same with this one. So either one of these is not terrible. This one looks a little bit more like me versus this one. My face is a little rounder in this one, and that's what I feel like my face looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and just change the prompt a little bit over the pink off-white off-shoulder bodysuit with a white skirt holding a lip gloss tube. Okay, so I'm going to generate it again. So it's going to go ahead and generate the images again, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I've got 2 more images. This one's not terrible. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the lip gloss there. And this one here, what is at the end here? Or what is that? And again, you could typically cover some of that stuff up, but I'm going to go ahead and just leave it right here. But you can certainly make any changes that you want to the prompt. The more information you give it, the more the more defined it will be for you, okay? But I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one because I like how it shows my skirt. This one does actually look a little bit more like me, so I might just use this one. Oh my God, that's so weird. Like I'm wearing a shirt that's very similar to that one that I have on right there. So it's totally something that I would wear, okay? But if you like this one, you can click down here. You can see all of these different options that you have. So if I want another variation of picture number 1, I'm gonna click the number 1, and it's going to give me more variations of that picture. Yes, it does cost you credits. It's going to cost you 4 more credits to give you 2 more images. I can also insert a character. I can use the chat editor where I could say, hey, make the lip gloss a different color, like a dark red. The AI editor, the AI video, and this is what we're going to use next. I'm going to show you how to turn this particular photo into a video, okay? So now let's go see what it created. So there's 2 more. This one doesn't quite look like me. I don't really like this one. But this one here, yeah, this one, it's starting to get a little bit further away from what I actually look like. This one here is a little bit better than, say, this one. See how different my face looks? Okay. And plus I like my earrings here, and then this one here, my face just looks, I don't know, it just looks weird. So they're not perfect, okay? But let's say I want to do a variation of number 2. Okay, so I'm going to click on that one here and I'll do a variation of that one. But I'm just going to go ahead with this one. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do an AI video. And I'm going to do an AI video of number 1. So what you might want to do, if you click on it, you can go ahead and click this arrow down here and you can download this to your computer. I want it in a PNG. You can upscale it if you want so that it's clearer. I'm going to just leave it as it is and go ahead and download. So now that I have that on my device. So what I want to do now is I want to go into my best friend ChatGPT, and I'm going to go ahead and upload that photo here, add the photo that I just downloaded, and I'm going to ask it for, give me a prompt to turn this image into a video for an image to video software. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT gives us. I do also have some B-roll AI prompts on the Trello board. So again, comment the word Trello and I'll send that on over to you. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and copy this prompt, but you see she holds a pink lip gloss near her smile, playfully posing. Animate her gently, raising the lip gloss to her lips, giving a soft smile, then lowering it with a sparkle in her eye. Add subtle camera motion, a smooth zoom in, followed by a slow pan across her face. Lighting is warm, flattering, and soft glowing. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this prompt here. I'm going to go back to Dzine. Over here on this one, this is the one I want. So I'm going to go down to AI video. I'm going to click number 1. That's going to bring it over here into the left-hand side panel. And as you can see, it's got the image. I'm going to go ahead and paste the prompt right in there. Up at the top, it gives you the video model to choose. So you've got, if you click on it, it gives you Kling 2.1 standard, which is high quality motion, efficient and affordable. And then you have the Kling 2.1 Pro, which costs 75 credits at 1080p. Because I'm just testing things, I'm just going to use the standard. But my recommendation is for the platforms, if you want to use them as videos, I would recommend using the Kling 2.1 Pro. It will cost 75 credits. And if you don't like the video and you got to do it over again, it's going to cost you another 75 credits. But it is pretty good, okay? So Kling 2.1 standard, I'm going to leave that. I've got my prompt in there. So imagination, the balance. So this says how much it's going to look like you. So you want it to use the prompt and you want it to still use your image. So I usually just leave it where it's at for the balance. The duration, you can do a 5-second or a 10-second. My recommendation is just to stick it with the 5-second because it will cost you, if you look, 10 seconds will cost me 74. Just like the 10 seconds with the Pro is going to cost you 150. So I'm just going to go ahead and click generate. And the videos do take a little bit longer to process. So once that is done, I will go ahead and I'll pause the video and I will be back. Okay, so the video is done processing. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. It's going to bring it over here into the middle and you're going to get to see now that just looks weird, like I'm putting lip gloss on my teeth. So that is kind of weird. I probably wouldn't use this video. So make sure that you're specific with the prompt, and maybe you could just show me holding it, because if I turn this one into a talking video, I'm not going to be able to do any talking while I'm trying to put lip gloss on my teeth. So this one is just really weird, but that doesn't mean that you couldn't do it again. Okay. So let's see, giving her, sits and stuff playfully, animate her gently, raising the lip gloss to her lips, right? So you could just say raising the lip gloss, giving a soft smile, then lowering it with a sparkle in her eye. Now we just leave it at that. I'm not gonna actually do it again, but now let's do a lip sync. Okay, so you might want to do, actually, let's start from the beginning. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the home. I'm going to click on consistent character. You're going to go ahead and select your character, puts it over here on the left. I'm going to go ahead and put another prompt in here, wearing a sky blue racer back top and biker shorts, cycling on a Peloton bike in a modern home gym. Okay, got a whole new vibe going on now. I'm going to click generate. I'm going to go ahead and pause and I'll be back when the video is finished, or the picture. Okay, so the images are done. I'm gonna go ahead and click on one. You can see me there, not terrible. This one's pretty good. I actually like this one here. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this one. I'm gonna hit download, download again. I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT. I'm gonna go ahead and upload that photo here. And because I asked it for something in the previous one, I could just say, give me, or do the same for this image. And it's gonna give you a prompt. We're gonna go ahead and copy this prompt. I'm gonna go back to Dzine. On this one here, I'm gonna click AI video, but I'm gonna click number 2 because that's the one I like, AI video number 2. Oh, it's gonna bring it over here to the left-hand side. I'm gonna click in here and I'm gonna paste that prompt in there. I'm gonna leave it at 5 seconds and I'm gonna click generate. I'll be back when the video is finished. Okay, so our video has finished. I'm gonna go ahead and click on it, bring it to the center, and you can watch it here. It looks pretty good. I don't know anybody that actually works out with jewelry on, but I look cute, right? So not too bad. So now what we're going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT and I'm gonna say, can you give me a 5-second script to add lip sync to my newly created video? And I'm learning that you don't want to say can you just want to say give me strong, confident, unstoppable, just like me. Okay, so what I do here is I grab my phone and I'm going to go ahead and go to voice memo. Okay, so you're going to tap on voice memos. And there's a little record button right down here at the bottom. I'm going to tap on that and read this. Strong, confident, unstoppable, just like me. And that was 4.41 seconds, so not bad. So I'm just going to, because I've got an Apple device and an Apple computer, I'm going to go ahead and tap the 3 dots that was up here. Sorry, tap the 3 dots. Okay, I don't want to hit it. Tap the 3 dots right there. Okay, and then you want to click share. Okay, the first one there, share. Tap on share. And I'm going to go ahead and airdrop it to my computer here. There it is. I'm going to hit accept and it's going to go to my downloads. Perfect. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to go back to Dzine. Okay. And with this one here, you see underneath it, it says lip sync. I'm going to click on that. It's going to open up another dashboard. You're still in the same tab. Now it's going to ask you to select the face because the face is it's going to match the lips on the face. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're at least facing forward. So it can see your face, okay? Then I hit select, I hit next, and it brings it down here. You see it, and it's kind of looking like a video editor software, kind of like CapCut, Loom, if you've used that. So now I'm gonna click pick a voice, and you can choose a voice. If you don't wanna use your own voice, you can choose one of the voices that are here, or choose one of the voices inside of 11 Labs. You can sign up for 11 Labs absolutely for free, okay? But I'm gonna tap here and click on upload audio. I'm gonna click here, and I'm going to upload the audio that I just downloaded, which is right here. I'm going to add that in there. I can even take some of this away here at the front, move this over. And then on this one here, I'm going to move this down so that it matches. So now I'm like at a little over 4 minutes, okay? You can play it. Strong, confident, unstoppable, just like me. Okay? So once you're happy with what you've cut out at the beginning, because sometimes, and I've done it before where I've hit the record button and I pause a little bit before I actually start speaking, and you just trim that off a little bit to include, like you can trim it at the end as well. It's going to cost me 6 credits, video credits, to create this. I'm going to go ahead and click generate, and now it's going to lip sync and put a lip sync on that video. So once that is done processing, I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have our lip sync video. Strong, confident, unstoppable, just like me. So it would work out better if you're facing the camera, and you can just go ahead and change the video prompt to show facing the camera. So that way when I'm speaking, it's actually picking it up. So I'll play it again so you can actually see how my lips actually stop moving because my face and my head is moving. Strong, confident, unstoppable, just like me. So it kind of looks a little weird. So the more you play with this, the better you will get at this, but it's super, super easy to do. Even if you don't have a talking, this video right here, I could totally put this in one of my Instagram posts or my TikTok post showing me working out in the morning, okay? So you don't have to put lip sync on it. And I haven't been using any of the lip sync. I'll go ahead and show you my Instagram, and I'll show you how I am actually using my content, my AI twin. All right, so let's see here. I've got quite a few down here. This one here, here's one here. This is my AI twin. And you might think, yeah, it doesn't look anything like you. I didn't think it looks anything like me either. So let's find a few. There's an AI one. That's it. Okay. Here's another AI one. That's an AI picture of me. There's another AI picture of me. So you can act. So I'm not using, you saw every single photo or video is not AI. So my AI has not taken over. It's just taking some of the weight off. So if I want to do 2 videos a day, one of them can be a real video of me and one of them can be my AI twin. So it just takes some of that load off of you, so you're not making so much content and you're not constantly feeling like you're just constantly in the create content mode. Okay. So Dzine, I hope you love it. I hope you give it a try. I think you'll really, really like it. And like I said, it does so many other things like the instant storyboard. Let me see if I can show you some of my projects. But if you take, you put image 1 and image 2 sitting under a big tree sharing a snack. So it puts the 2 images into one image and it costs 15 credits to do it. So it doesn't cost a whole lot to do it. So take the tutorials, learn how to use the Dzine platform, and just expand your content reach. Okay. So my friend, if you've been stuck in the content burnout, camera anxiety, or just wish you could clone yourself, you can. All right. So drop the word twin. I said Trello, we're going to go with twin. Drop the word twin in the comments if you want my free AI Trello prompt Trello board, and you can get started faster so you don't have to think about the prompts. Like that was one of my biggest problems was, what do I say? What position do I put myself in, right? Do you want more help building your AI powered brand? Come join us inside of the Digital Coaching Club, where I teach step-by-step AI trainings, marketing strategies, and the behind the scenes stuff nobody else is showing. Because building your empire should feel fun, not frustrating. And you, my friend, deserve ease, automation, and content that converts, even when you're offline. So hit subscribe, and I'll see you next week, where I'm going to show you how to repurpose your content across multiple platforms without losing your mind. All right? I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. If you want to continue learning and growing together, watch this video that's coming up next, and I will see you over there.